Hi all and welcome to the video. This is Shade playthrough number 14 and this time we've got a hard one. Right, well as you can see we've got another Elite Daily, but this one is for the higher level and we have leveled past 150. It was slightly accidental in fact. So Den Mantis Ravengers. The Mantis hive is a massive network of underground tunnels built by mutated mantis creatures which roam Rubicon. These are vicious creatures which were never intended for the Rubicon ecosystem and are spreading across the planet at alarming rates. Your mission is to breach the main breeding caves of their hive and exterminate the dangerous beasts at the source. You must kill 5 of each mutant type to reduce their numbers, and these are the much higher mobs, so I'm not sure we can even do this. So we're going to try, probably die a lot, and then hopefully find a team in there. What I don't want to do is find a team that consists of a 220 running through it all while a bunch of people are sat in a safe spot. Although, yes, that is a much easier way to do it. Right, so first off, let's get to the grid. And we're actually on the verge of doing quite a bit of upgrading. I need to really start looking at some of these armor components I'm using there. They're not fantastic. And I have got some lowish level combined merc that the character could maybe use. But we'll have to see. Right, so we take the usual exit into the Mantis cave itself. And I'll just quickly make sure buffs are running first. Right, okay. And first on the list is Ravengers, and I think they do show up on the map. Okay, sneaked. So Ravengers. Ravengers are there. So that's west, is it? No. That's south. So we want to go... Ah, they're south up there though, aren't they? Well, I know another way, which I think is through this middle porthole here, but I can't remember what level Ravengers are. It's been quite a while since I've done this. Well, there's one. Oh, gold. Oh my god, 189. Am I going to get aggro from others? Well, we've got an escape tunnel if we do, so I seem to be able to sneak them at least. I've got a feeling this will prove too difficult without a team, but we'll see, we'll see. Go for that. Oh, this is going better than I actually anticipated. Someone buff us with something extra? Ah, well that's going to help. So yeah, could be that that's making the difference for us. But as you can see, they're much harder to hit. They also have a fair bit more HP than the mobs we were killing, which was starting to grey out on us. So yeah, 150. The previous Mantis mission was getting pretty easy, and then we were killing the pilots and humanoid type NPCs, which again we're starting to get a little easy. So we're back to a challenge for episode 14. Now, it looks like we can do this first batch. If it might take us a while, however. So they're nano mantis. I don't. Let's just go back to sneak then. They're quite a lot of XP each, but I think that's basically our level in relation to theirs. And this is not a decked out character by any means. Forager. We don't want a forager, do we? Where are we? We're up here. So, Nano Mantis, they are on the hit list, but we're not to them yet. What kind of level are they? Yeah, they're around 180, 190. Okay, we've got runners. And this is one way to get up to this area. See, that's where you come in down there. You can, of course, jump up once you've got a high enough agility and strength, I think. Got a Nano Mantis there, but in direct line of sight is a Ravager. And what I really don't think we could handle is two of these mobs at the same time. So this is going to be a tricky run, I think. Okay, we've got a semi-safe-ish room here. So can I snag one? Ah. Not in line of sight. I don't really want to go charging into the room. Wait till we can sneak again. Okay, let's take a better look. Oh, he's round the corner. Can I get him? I think I got him. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, that's better. Yeah, well, they are higher level mobs, so we kind of we were hoping for that. Right then, let's see if I can do the same again without getting 20 of the buggers. And just while I'm fighting, I'll just give you a bit of information. The standard composite buffs now run for 8 hours. Feel slightly gutted as I bought 8-hour ones from the Pandemonium Garden on 3 or 4 of my mains. So, yeah. But they weren't cheap either. They were about 10 million each. And that came in with 18.7.4. Nothing out of that one. And they've also apparently fixed the drop rate of spirits you get from using the nano. Ooh, I might be able to actually sneak attack this one. Yes. Not that it was a massive sneak attack. I've had a couple that have landed for like 11k. It does seem quite random though. On my main shade it tends to be the 13k cap every single time, depending on whether or not the mob's got stacks of ACs or not. I should have I thought I had a spare set of first aids, but I don't. While we've been away, although it has actually only been 3 or 4 days, we actually did the Adonis quest, and we've now got this rather shiny symbiont spirit. So you get 100 to all nano skills, you get 25 to fast sneak attack, comp lit, melee energy. We also get 50 to piercing and 50 to nano resist. That is probably one of the better drops from the Adonis quest. I'll still be using that for quite a while, I think. It's like wearing a piece of AI armor almost. I seem to be averaging about 1 minute to take one of these down. I know, because that's got a 1 minute timer on it. One, two, five. I've got the exact same one, haven't I? Yeah. Never mind. We can always sell them on. Hopefully I've got some space. Yes, I do. So that is a offensive foot implant. I tend to go for the defensive still on this character. And then one more Ravager. Okay. I'm going to do the same again because I don't know how long it's been since the first one was killed and how long the spawn actually is, so I could end up fighting in the room and then 3 more spawn in here, and we don't want that. And we're getting the winning big music, although I don't know about winning big, if I'm honest. I think that's the same as the last one. Oh, don't grumble. Yeah, it is. Right, so we've managed that one. Nano Mantis. Now they were back along the way, so let's go see if we can find a few of those. I'm going to get both, aren't I, if I fight there. So on my mini-map it's showing Nano Mantis north and then west a bit. And even when these mobs are grey, which none of them, oh they are, once they're grey they still aggro. Oh god, well, 2 in the room and I think more out beyond. This is going to be a bit more tricky, I think. Let's just see what we've got ahead. Forager. We've got kind of a safe room here, as in it's a room where a mob's not suddenly going to spawn, at least. Okay, so this is the one we did to begin with, and then actual Nano Mantis are there. So I think what we're going to have to do is deal with him and then start pulling these. What I really don't think we're going to be able to kill though is the Queen at the end. We're going to need a team for that, I would say, or a lot of buffs like RRFE, Grid Space Freedom, Hack and Quack, etc. Right, let's try and get a Nano Mantis on his own. And level, ooh, little higher at 190. One down, 4 to go. So we're down to... oh, I've missed it now. I think that was 3. So this is number 4. Right, so, oh, 2 more. So that was actually number 3, not number 4. So I know there's one up here, and I think it is just the one. And then they're both guardians over there, which are the next mobs. So, see what we do with this guy. Oh, I was lucky to land that. What we got? Well, that could be quite useful later. One more nano mantis. Now then, from memory, there was some further back. No, I think further ahead it's just guardians and other mobs within the quest. I'm definitely going to end up with 2 here, aren't I? My forage is not going to be any kind of problem. They're grey now. I'd rather have him and the forager than two mantises on me. And I'm going to need to rebuff after this one, I think. Right, so we're through this stage. Let's get rid of the forager. You can see how much less HP they have, as well as obviously being grey. Do I really? Yeah, might as well. Oh, no. NCU. We need more and better NCU. Right, let's get back to... Are we going there? Oh no, we want to go this way, don't we? Yeah. Want to go west. Ravager has respawned. Oh, and a Mantis has respawned. We don't want to be there trying to get on top of the spawn rate on our own, because we're not doing enough kind of damage at the moment. Let's hopefully get one Guardian just here, and then try and get a few more before we get to this room. I'm sure there's some more there, so we'll try this guy first, and they are level 190 again. Oh, that was a better sneak attack. That's what we want. Why can't they all be like that? And not so much damage on a sneak attack that time. At this level, it is kind of quite variable. How much sneak have we got? We have less than 1k, so yeah, it's still fairly variable. Three more now. We're going to hit water now. Well, green stuff, and I think it will kill sneak. So I'm wondering how I'm going to get past 3 Guardians. Yeah. Do I get past? Oh yeah. Except I'm rubber banding quite bizarrely. Oh no, right, we're through. At least we can swim with the new changes to swim and run speed. We can actually get through bits of this area quite well. Yes, I knew there was a couple more Guardians. Can I get it so it's only one I'm fighting? I'm pretty sure that guy's going to join in. Don't join in. Be selfish. Save yourself. What? Oh, these are the ones from the thing, aren't they? Oh dear. I don't think I'm going to handle 3, am I? No. Not really. And it's looking like I could maybe handle 2 though. Okay, let's go for Dance of Fools. See if that helps. Or are we going to bravely run away? Half HP with Dance of Fools running. And we get some more HP back up with Totemic. I know I set this character up defensively, but I don't know if it was this defensive. If we get one, and we'll try and get this one down and meep, I think. It's going to be the sensible thing to do. Well, it wasn't bad, but I had to blow every single defensive perk just to survive that. Still, it's not a heck of a hike to get back to that area, thankfully. All stood neatly in a line. Well done. Join our guild. We can stand in a neat line. It's an impressive recruitment strategy. Going to cheat a bit and see if I can get RRFE. Right, if you don't know what this buff is, it's one of the most useful in game. You can see there, it reflects lots of stuff back. It's called Reactive Reflective Field Extended, or RRFE. Because no one wants to type all that, do they? And it reduces the amount of damage you take by quite a lot. So we might be doing Adonis hecklers after this, if we can actually complete this. I really don't know about the Queen Mantis. I'm thinking that's probably not going to happen solo. We've got a lot of defense, but it's short-lived. That's the snag, you see. So we can kind of take a stack of damage for a while, but then that defensive ability needs to recycle, and when it does, then Houston, we have a problem. And suddenly take all the damage again. Right, can we get through this bit again without... Okay, so let's hopefully not rubber band in front of the... What's it? The other Guardians. Right, nothing's aggroed yet. Nothing's aggroed yet. Back into sneak. This is better. I think that rubber banding did for us, to be honest. I don't think that helped us one bit. Made us sort of hover in front of the little cave where they're hiding. Now when this mob does hit us, it will not hit us hard with RRFE running. Man, these are definitely dropping a lot more often than they were. Definitely. It was sort of 1 in 10 before, it's like 1 in 3 now. It's much better. Okay, that's probably quite useful for twinking armour and stuff. What one did I have before? 19 cents. Yeah, that is definitely going to help us later. Right, okay, so we now want one more Guardian. I think there are some in the next section, so I'm going to go and have a look. Let's hopefully we can sneak the breeders and come back to them to pick them off. There's one Guardian there. Can I get him on his own? Pretty please. Let's get all the way to the door. Success. Well, hey, another step closer. And then, breeders. So, this ain't the best spot now, because those two Guardians are probably going to respawn. So, can I get just one of these guys? I think there is definitely more in the next room, but I'm not sure how they're spaced out. it varies. There is a kind of a regular way there, spaced out. Oh look, skulls. Obviously, if someone's been in there and rattled them all around, then yeah, they're going to be different. So, okay, let's take a look. Oh, another guardian as well. That's useful to know. I didn't think you got guardians in this room. So, and the queen's up as well, but I really don't think we're going to manage that. Okay, 5 breeders. And I'm not sure, there was a way up top, but I want to be careful I don't aggro the queen, because I think what can happen from memory in the past of doing this properly is if you aggro the queen, the breeders will come and aid. She also spawns little lads that will give you a hard time. There's a breeder, is it up there? Yeah. So you can see the levels creeping up all the time, and then the queen herself 200 and a boss. So it's not like regular mob, it's a boss. Right, so we're going to try and stay up there out of line of sight from the others. At least that's the plan. Oh, not into line of sight. Come in this little hidey hole with me. Just give the shade to the Mantis. Oop, trying to get a better camera angle for the video, but it's being stupid. That's better. It seems to have a lot of HP, this mob. Certainly more than the Guardian did. See, with regard to perks as well, we kind of hit level caps on a lot. So you need 170 and 190 to carry on there. And Nano Combat, you need 165 and then 207 to get the last two. So what I'm going to start doing is putting into these. So by 200 you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the damage output starts creeping up as well. But you've maintained the defensive ability, which without which the fights are too long to survive, is the truth. Some shades can do it. I've seen them do it. Going all out damage with a lot of good gear on, and managing. They can bring mobs down fast enough that their shorter-lived defensive stances they have at that level will keep them alive for the duration of the fight. So it's a bit of a trade-off in that respect. I've kind of gone the safer route with this character because I didn't want to invest stacks of cash or creds into her because, well, I've already got a 220 shade, so it seemed a bit daft to do it twice. But hey, no one said I wasn't daft. Let's try and get that to land. Yes. Nothing that time. Right, so these breeders are a bit of a fight then. Seems up here is not, well, I wouldn't say safe, but it's not completely unsafe either. I can't see any breeders now from up here. Now, maybe that's why they're leaving me alone, because I can't see them, they can't see me. Hit that and run away. Hopefully only the one. Come on, you can get up here. Oh, don't go mad. Don't go mad. Don't go mad and get all your mates. That's better. Let's drop your damage. I'm just going to try a small experiment and see what happens if I swap from this, which is adding 52 evades to be fair, to this one which will add 75 to damage, just for a short while. Now once you're 200 you can put these on a hotbar and just hot click them in and out. You know, use them in a situational manner. Oh, I'm taking lots of damage. Defensive one. Right, I really need this kill. Boom, offensive one, etc. That seems to be still okay-ish. Not taking stacks of damage at least, but that's why I went for the RRFE buff. Easier to type than it is to say. Right folks, so... Ooh, body pulled it. Didn't mean to either. Didn't see where that was. Wow, these are taking quite a while to kill. So I'm going to have to do... Ooh. Oh! Oh, 139. What have I got in at the minute? Oh, it's slightly better. Oh, well, okay then. Oh yeah, it's not my... It's not a bag. Bit more defense. Can't knock a bit more defense. Okay, so we now need 2 more breeders. So I guess I'll pull that guy and take him up here. What does surprise me, I'm not seeing any other players in at the moment. Yeah, it could be time of day. I'm fairly early. Okay, we'll join team with this one. So it's always easier in a team. Plus I can now use backstab, and so can the other shade if I pull aggro. So they get a chance there, like so, and we start launching quite a bit of damage. One place you don't want to be in PvP is stood between 2 shades. It will not go well. Ending. Now they've got quite a bit better gear than me. Well, we're on the Queen. It's the little ads I'm kind of worried about more than anything. So I think, yeah, we're going to switch back to a bit more evades. Hopefully that will stop them pounding on us. Not sure what the other shade's doing. They've got better gear and stuff than me. I don't know quite why I've got aggro, if I'm honest. Well, they've got what looks like, and I'm pretty sure it is, the blood-soaked, I think it's called, cloak. which adds 75 to all the bays. I've actually still got one on my main shade. Looks like we may even have been able to solo this, but I don't know. It would have taken quite a long time. You've got to remember there's, although you can't see them because the mob's in the way, there is another player on the other side there, another shade, with better gear, probably doing quite a bit more damage than me, depending on their setup. I can get them in camera, yeah I can. And they're called K-Pumble or something. I think they're taking quite a bit of damage from the little ads though. They might have a more damage orientated setup. Well, just at the moment, we're tanking it. You can't actually see me. Where am I? There I am. A backstabbing, not a massive one though. I suppose the other advantage we've got over them is we've got RRFE, which is greatly reducing the damage from the little mobs. So these little mobs she spawns. Yeah, there you go. They're only level 90, but I tell you what, for a level 90 they don't half hit pretty hard. And the thing is, there's, I don't know, 10 of them or something. So, you know, although they'll miss quite often, there's enough of them that they will hit. You know, it's just sheer force of numbers. Oh, I landed it. Ooh, what level's that? 139 I think I've got. Oh, it is slightly better though. Right, so there we go. And we'll go to Adonis. And see what's occurring in Adonis. Right, so that was a bit better that year, wasn't it? Let's have a look. Oh god, inventory space. Actually, let's drop a bag. Don't need all these bags. Oh, actually, that'll be handy. Yeah, so that one out, that one in, and it's that hard on a shade, to be honest with you. And we'll just pop these into there as well. Now then, let's see if that team's still running. So we're in Adonis, all buffed up and ready to go. We obviously, now we're in Shadowlands, we've lost that reflect, which was RRFE, as I keep mentioning, because if you don't know about it, go and get it immediately before you go out killing mobs. It will make your life so much easier if you've got the NCU space for it. Now then, let's just swap out the planet map, like so. This is the sort of clan side Adonis hecklers spot. So I'm not entirely sure what's happening here. Someone said, come Adonis, doing hex. So I've come. So I'll record a little bit of this for the end, depending how long I've already been recording. I can't sneak them. Oh, they've got E-Big tank. So there's a bit of cheating going on in here, really. In that these are what level are these hex? 210 hex, and we've got a 220 enforcer keeping aggro on them. Because they've got that outside tanker, can go a bit more offensive like that. That's quite a bit of XP. So I will leave the recording here, I think, and damage some hecklers in Adonis the proper way. Not sit still in Elysium killing level 160 hex, or watching an NT kill them while you're sat on a hill somewhere. No, not doing any of that. Refuse to do that on this character for this video. So we're at 155 now. I would say an hour or so here and we'd be 160, which means the next Shade playthrough could be coming from Penumbra. And there's some interesting quests in Penumbra. Right then folks, I'll just say bye for now.